Welcome to everybody that's just coming in. Hey, what's going on? Come on in. Hey, Krista. Hey, Rebel Soul. Come on. Welcome. Hey, Alice. Welcome. Good to see you. Come on in. Yeah, John Camillo has had a final mental breakdown and I think he might have a brain tumor actually. I'm going to have him checked. I'm going to have him get a brain scan today, later today. He's in the hospital. Hey, Seabreeze, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you. Yeah, John's had some sort of mental issue, some sort of mental breakdown. Yes, we announced last night our secret marriage uh, that we did late last year. We've been keeping it kind of quiet so it wouldn't interfere with our streaming and our chat. But no, John isn't okay, Krista. I'm really worried about him. I think he might have a brain tumor. Hey, Ghost Player. I'm doing fine, thank you. Norm F. Hey. Will the Tin Man be all right? I'm not sure he's going to be all right. He needs some rest or needs some oil or something. He's been taking virgin olive oil. He needs some more virgin olive oil. I think he needs about 3 quarts. He's 3 quarts low, Norm F. We need to have an oil change. Gonna get him an oil change and a CAT scan because I think he has a brain tumor because he's gone off the plan. He's gone off the plan. Hope everybody's doing good. Come on in, have a seat. We're having a party. We're having a party. And as soon as I get him cleared medically, then if he's not doesn't have a brain tumor or anything, I'm just going to cut him loose, I guess, because he's going to be at lost cause if that's the case. Come on in, everybody, and we'll have a Sunday party. Yep, it's a good party for Sunday. Yeah, I hope he's going to be okay. I hope he is, Krista. I don't want him to have a brain tumor or a mental issue or a mental imbalance. We're going to have his medications checked as well. You know, he goes around saying, I don't have any legs or whatever and all this stuff. It's just crazy. Crooked Toed Tommy, good to see you. I stood up for you over there if you're watching. No, I didn't really watch. I heard a little bit of it. I turned it off. It's just ridiculous. He said he pulled my ranch and he's took me off his account. His account's going to crumble because he didn't know how to run it. He didn't know how to do any of the financials or the analytics or run the ads or anything like that. So good luck on that, dear. Good luck on that. I've always rooted for you and John, Seabreeze says. Well, thank you, Seabreeze. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I guess we're going to have to get a divorce. No, he does not. No, he does not what? He only had 16 people in there. Yeah, when I did my show before the Circus and Side Chat, I had 50 and 60 people, which was great. I really appreciated everybody. So we're going to have a few people in here after the side chat and see what goes on and just have a nice, quiet, chill chat. Because I'm not going to put up with this BS anymore. He doesn't know how to run things. He doesn't even know how to put the chat up or send links or anything. Good luck on that. And it's going to crumble because, as many people over there have said, I am the show. And that's how he gets views because he makes fun of me, throws me in the basement and all that. I'm not going to be there to pester around. And it'll run out after a day or two. He'll run out of things to make fun of about me, and then the chat will run cold. So good luck on that, pal. Yeah, we got married last year, Krista. We kept it quiet to kind of keep it quiet and private because we were keeping our relationship private. But we did get married, and Yeah, but thank you. Yes, we were married. We are married. Yes. And John, well, we wanted to keep our relationship a secret because we thought would be better for the chat and keep it all a secret. Yes, definitely had a prenup, Rebel. So I'm not a crazy lady. Definitely with a prenup. He gets a, if we were to get divorced, he would only get a set amount of money. If we stayed married a certain amount of time, I'm not going to go into the prenup, but yes, there's definitely a prenup. Well, right now we've been living separately. We're planning to live together. He's trying to sell his home and he's going to move down here. But now, after he's flipped out, unless he's got some sort of medical condition, of course I would stand by him. But if he's medically cleared and he's just being crazy, I don't know. Hey, Ona May, good to see you, girlfriend. Good to see you. Yep, Lolly, too smart to not have a prenup. Exactly, Garden Earth Guy. Exactly. I have a big, huge prenup, Garden Earth Guy. I included you in it. If we get divorced, Garden Earth Guy, you get $1 million. I have made sure to take care of all of you guys. Garden Earth Guy is one of my favorites. Well, John just flipped out. He got enraged because I helped out the Lady Michelle Marie Delaney. I gave her $70 to help her with her monthly payment on her computer. And Noodles took the opportunity to try to throw it in John's face and told John, "Oh, I took the $70 and they went over and had lunch and did some stuff." Well, she paid her computer thing and they went to lunch and all on with her credit card, but it wasn't the $70 I gave him. But he threw it in John, and John is so jealous of Noodles because of our previous relationship, and he believed what Noodles said, so he flipped out and went bonkers yesterday. And the last 24 hours have just been crazy, and he totally flipped out. He pulled my wrench, threw me out of the chair. He didn't throw me out. I had already left, and he's acting all crazy. Will they cut the van in half, or does he get the van half for the week? How does that work? Well, he's got possession of the van, so I'm not going to take the van back because that's how he makes his money. That's how he works. Yes, John needs help. That's for sure, Otome. That's for sure. Norm F., open up your heart and your legs. There's a rich man out there for you, Otome. Oh my God. No, I hope he doesn't get arrested or burn his house down. I hope he doesn't flip out. I hope. Who knows what he might do? Who knows what he might do? Because let me just tell you. Let me just tell you, Gardener Earth Guy. After 3 or 4 days of no contact from me, because I totally blocked him after he acted the fool this afternoon. After 3 or 4 days of no contact with me, he will go completely berserk. And usually his pattern, he has his relatives or his daughter, his brother start contacting me to beg me to talk to him. Well, this time, no. I'm done. I think I'm done. John may try the old Poonhammer trick and burn his house down for insurance money. He might. You never know. You never know. But see, you know what? I hate. I'm going to tell his secrets. He's going around telling mine. He doesn't have any insurance, so he can't burn it down for insurance money. That's not going to work for him. That's not going to work. Oda May said, "You're just mad. I never opened my legs for you, Norm, despite what you had everyone thinking." Oh, Lord. Hey, beautiful Nicole. How are you? Good to see you. Lovely for you to stop by. It will be like when Marge left Homer Simpson and he was left in tattered rags in a few days. That's right. In a few days, he's going to be tattered rags with a chicken leg and a piece of corn, and that's all he's going to have. He's going to be trying to figure out what to do. Usually, he's a pretty organized and orderly person because I talk to him all day long, all day, every day, and that's it. I cut him off. When he started saying some real weird, odd things to me this afternoon, I cut him off. He's done. No more allowed to hear my voice anymore. John used to say you're in a wheelchair and have no legs and missing an eye. See, that's what I mean. He's crazy. None of that is true. He trolls everybody. He tells people these weird things that aren't true. Queen of Boy, I'm doing good, Lolly. I'm doing fabulous, Nicole. Thank you for asking. It was a crippling frustration, Otame. You're a lonesome flirt. Oh no. Hi, everyone. Otame says hello to everyone. Seabreeze John was just trolling. Told Krista that I had no legs and missing an eye and sat in a wheelchair. None of that is true. Nope. And now we got this other guy, this Carl 2.0, is threatening to sue me for what? For being me? Many people have tried. Line up. The more people that try to sue me, the more popular I am. Noodles has said for years he's going to try to sue me and make me go to court. You can try to sue me, and if you ever were possibly successful in getting a suit with me, you're not going to see me in court. So if that's your goal, that's not going to work. You might see one of my lawyers in court. Good luck on that. You won't ever sue me. You won't ever see me in court. Forget about it. Forget about it. Steve and Tina Jewell, good evening. How are you? Thank you for coming by. Are you one of the new subscribers? Thank you. John used to say your house was really dirty. Well, when did he say that, Krista? I'm shocked that he would say that. I have a housekeeper. My house is not really dirty. I have a housekeeper and a gardener. I have a big, huge house and a big place. I have a staff of people, so it's not really dirty. Honey Bunch, hey, good to see you, girlfriend. Good to see you. Yeah, people are threatening me sometimes. Yes, this call guy is threatening me. He said he's going to come up on my property. He's going to bring the news media. He's going to threaten me and expose me, and make me cam up. You're not going to make me do anything, idiot. You're going to make yourself get arrested if you come on my property. Is what you're going to make yourself do. Norma said, Oda, don't be so pretentious. Yeah, don't be making videos threatening me. That's threatening and slander, and he's making slander. He wants to know why I chose him when he was entertaining doxers on John's channel. Whatever. Make your little videos. Make your little hate videos. They'll be taken down soon, and you'll lose your channel. You'll get another one. You'll be like Noodles. You'll have 17 different channels. Who cares? It was a while back. That's crazy. What was he doing then? Yes, we got married last year. Sea Breeze. We secretly kept it quiet because we thought it would be better for our chat and for our partnership. Yeah. Come on in, everybody. Yes, I'm Lolly Camillo. Still Lolly C. Lolly Camillo. Come and get my dog if you want Oda May. Oh, Oda May, he's wanting to come get Oda May. You're going to give Oda May away to Oda May? Oda May the Rottweiler? How cute. She's so adorable. Oda May says, Norm, I really don't care anymore. Yes, if you've lied, you really can quit. I don't want a wrench. I don't care what you say. Everyone knows you're crazy. Oh, she said she wanted it. What, she wanted Oda May? I have two dogs already right now. You'd have to pay for a fence, and you want me to take her and you get her properly trained. I'd love that dog. Honey Bunch, I guess Norm didn't die after all. No, that was stupid Bergs. Bergs lies about everything. Thankfully, Norm is here with us. I guess Norm didn't die. It's hard to keep up. Yep. That you can't go by anything that Norm said. I mean that Bergs says, Honey Bunch. That was Bergs made videos on Norm saying he died, which wasn't true. Norm says, Oda, she really doesn't need a fence. She just needs a lead. She needs a fence where I live. I can't keep her inside with the two that I already have and refuse to give them up. They're such wonderful dogs. What are their names, Oda May? Hello, Teraboo. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Ghost Player. Good to see you. Oda, Seabreeze says, Oda May, do you remember STS? I know Bergs was lying about Norm, even though I hadn't talked to Norm in years. Runt and Runt 2. Oh, she named him Runt and Runt 2. Wow. I'm glad everybody came by today. Thank you all for coming in. I put a moderator on for you, Oda May. You've always been real loyal to me. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Kinky Kim. Thank you for coming by. Ace Carson. Is John mad at me? John's having a mental incident, Ace Carson. Yes, he seems to be having some sort of issue. I think he might have a brain tumor. Yeah, maybe something's going on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with him. I'm trying to get him a CAT scan to get his brain scanned. You've been hiding in Missouri for years, scared? Oh, Norm F. Oh no, you got to come out and be with everyone. You can be with everyone, Norm F. Oda May says, I'm not sure why you told everyone I scammed you out of any money, especially when I was just saying I knew I was all talk. I never promised you anything. You wanted me to buy little Oda. Seabreeze says sometimes when you have a UTI, you can act out. Maybe he has a UTI, Seabreeze. Maybe you should talk to John and see what's wrong with him. Ace Carson says, Norm, do you love Holly Undead? Oh, wow. I don't know. Oh, Kinky Kim Reynolds said John must have syphilis. Oh, that could make him have a brain reaction, couldn't it? Wow. I hadn't thought of that. We have to have him check for spirochetes. Good point, Kinky Kim. I hadn't thought of that because he does have a lot of sexual partners, and all those men's sexual partners will, that's a high chance of having syphilis. That's true. Crooked Toe Tommy, one of my favorite characters. Thank you. Let me get you a mod, Crooked Toe. Yes, we've been. I think he's been loyal since the wedding. Hopefully, as far as I know. Oda May said, Norm, you've been way past creepy. You had a friend of mine before you started throwing money. You knew because I was sick. Please don't blame crap on me. Hey, Ray Ray, how are you? Good to see you. Let me get you a mod so we have a lot of people that are moderators. Well, Ray Ray, last night on Bianca DePrisa chat, we announced that John and I got married last year. We've been married for a while. We were keeping it secret, and he's gone berserk or something. He's had some sort of mental issue. He had a brain thing go off when yesterday I was defending Tara and her cancer because she had had surgery and was found to have be cancer free. And he said, "Oh look, she scammed the whole thing," and I was defending her, and he took had a problem with it. And I said, "Well, I hope you or your family members or your daughter never get cancer." And he took it the wrong way, and he said, "Oh my God, you're wishing cancer on my daughter." And I said, no. I just said I hope that you or your family member or your daughter never gets cancer. Maybe you heard me wrong, but everybody else heard me correctly that I wish that nobody in his family ever got cancer. But he went off for 30 or 40 minutes saying I was wishing cancer on his daughter and I was a cunt and this and this, and he went off, and now he's says he's throwing me out of his channel. Well, he didn't throw me out. I left voluntarily from his channel because he kept throwing me too many times into the basement and for just for views, and want me to come back, and he'd say, "Oh, come back up," and I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm just gonna start streaming on my channel. I've got plenty of people and a lot of support over here, and I have fun over here, and I can have fun here and talk and not be stifled. I can say my opinion anytime over there, Ray. If I said my opinion, he'd say, "Oh no, shut up! No, you can't say that." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I can." He said, "No, anything that is different from my opinion won't be allowed to be said." I'm like, "What? How is that?" And he allows free speech only if it agrees with what he has. You know, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. He only allows free speech if you agree with him. Yeah, that's the real norm. It's a real. I've checked him a couple times. It's a real norm. That's his little dog, Odame. Well, maybe I should give Norm a wrench so we can keep track that that's the real one since we've checked him. Let me give you a Norm. Let me give you one, Norm, okay? So we'll keep track that you're the actual Norm because there are some fake ones going around. Okay, there you go, Norm. Does that make you feel better? That way we'll know you're you. Yeah, thank you, Harley. I appreciate it. Let me give you one too, Harley, because you're a real good regular too. That way we've got a good number of people as moderators in case we get infected by the harlots from John's channel. And this Carl 2.0 is threatening to pull up on me over at my house and send the news media and the newspaper. He's crazy. He's going to sue me for being lolly. Like being lolly is a crime. Being Not everybody can't be lolly, Carl, and you're not. So get over it. Yeah, he deletes his account every few months. Exactly. Honey Bunch, Tommy, maybe someday I'll manage my own to announce on YouTube. I'll have a marriage of my own. Maybe. Seabree said, I wish we could all get along. Well, we were getting along. We were doing well. And then he did not like that I was supporting another woman who had some breast cancer. And he was making fun of it and calling her one tit Tara. I just couldn't go along with that. I couldn't just sit there on the panel and go, yeah, yeah, No, I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I could only sit there so long. Could only sit there so long. When you're making fun of someone that has cancer. And then when I said, well, I hope you never get cancer or your family or your daughter never gets cancer, he turned it around on me and said, oh, you're wishing cancer on my daughter. No, I didn't. And he went on and on about. I just got quiet and let him go on for about it. Made him look like an idiot for a half hour, 45 minutes. Went and made a salad, made lunch, and came back when he was done. Oda May said, you should be able to do whatever you like, Lolly. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, Oda May. And I hope you'll be a part of the channel here. I'd love to have you. Yes, he said that about Tara. Isn't that horrible, Honey Bunch? And I spoke up, and he didn't like it. He did not like that. He said I was talking against him. I was speaking up for a woman who had cancer, and he said she's faking her cancer and she was making scamming donations. I said, well, show me this video where she scammed donations. I never heard her ask for any money for her cancer donations. It's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Ghost player said Tara is strong and has a strong will. Yes, and she did real good. She had some surgery and she took care of it. She's got to go back in 6 months and make sure it's good. Oh, the Mason, thank you for giving Norman a wrench. That way we know it's the real him and he can't be timed out. Not sure where that came from, but I can't say that here. Yeah. Kinky Kim said, Lolly, the syphilis is making John act out. Yeah, I've heard that those spirochetes get in your brain and will make you act crazy. That must be it, Kinky Kim. I think you've diagnosed it. I thought maybe it was a brain tumor, but the syphilis will do the same thing because those little spirochetes get in your brain and make you do weird things. Rebel Soul says he thinks Tara's lying. Well, he can think she's lying, but what does he want? He wants her to expose her medical records. Leave her alone. What? Who cares if she's lying or not? She says she has breast cancer. What? Who would challenge a woman who says that they have breast cancer? I think that's poor, very poor. If you need to use that for your content, that's sad, very sad. Best tennis player. Hey, tennis player. We announced last night on that girl. I know you don't like Bianca Dupree, but we announced. I found John over at 3 a.m. on Bianca Dupree, so we went ahead and announced that we had gotten married last year. We are a married couple, John Camillo and Lolly Camillo. So we went ahead and announced our marriage, and I'm going by Lolly Camillo now. So, but now, unfortunately, John has flipped out, and Kinky Kim Ronalds has pointed out that John has syphilis, and probably the spirochetes have gotten to his brain. Thank you, best tennis player. I'm really happy. I do really, truly love him. Yeah. Yes, Krista said he can have damage to his brain because of the syphilis. Yes, and that will make him act crazy. I hope you could find a way to live with you. I hope so. I'm going to need to take care of him because he's going to have care to help be someone help him. Yeah. How do you get syphilis? Probably the gay sex he had back in the 90s. Could have caught it then. But then he stopped doing that. But you do that for a couple years, gay sex, you can catch syphilis pretty easily. Yeah. So glad you're back, cheap seats. I love your little blue seats pictures. John has mentioned that he doesn't want to move to you, so you're going to have to move to him. Well, there's not room to move where he lives. He lives in a very small trailer, and I live in a 2,800 square foot house, so I'm not planning to move anywhere to New Jersey. So if John wants to be together, he's going to have to move here. Yeah, it only takes once to get an STD. That's correct, Rebel Soul. You're so totally correct. Yeah. Hello, Stitches Malone. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I waited till you guys finished up to do that. It's kind of like an after chat. John's totally flipped out. We found out that he has syphilis. Stitches. That's what the problem is that with his brain. I thought maybe he had a brain tumor, but he has syphilis, and the little spirochetes are eating up his brain, and that's why he's acting out. But I don't know if you knew Stitches. Last night I found him over at Bianca Dupree at 3 a.m. Talking and trying to show his penis. And but anyway, we announced our marriage. That we got married last fall. We've been married almost a year. We were keeping it quiet. Cheap Seed says maybe John has a machismo infection. Well, the machismo, maybe the spirochetes are sucking up on his machismo juice or something. I don't know. Not sure. But I sure appreciate everybody coming in to visit and chat. That's so great. Do you want to come up on the panel for a few minutes, Stitches? You have time? If you have time, I'll give you the link. You feel a bit hurt that we kept it from you? Well, we thought it would be better for the program to keep it like we were not married to each other. But, say la vie. Okay, let me get it. I'll put it in the side chat. I think it'll be okay because I won't let anybody else up. Just a moment. I do know how to put links in the side chat, unlike John Camillo. Here you go, Stitches. Of course, we slept together. We're married. Yes. Welcome, Stitches. How are you today?
All right, now can you hear me? Hello.
Hello, Stitches. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me?
Syphilis can be transmitted from the mother, I think. I'll have to take a look. Oh.
Hey, Lolly. Can you hear me?
Is your mic working, Stitches?
So, can nobody hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. I clicked.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're good now. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. My husband, he's gone wacko, but that's okay. I'm
And
I'm
now,
trying to get some help.
well, most husbands do that, don't they? Go wacko eventually.
Yeah, yeah,
But you didn't figure it was going to be this soon, right?
yeah. I didn't think it'd be this soon, but it's okay. He just
Well,
went,
I
but
don't know. I thought somebody said in our side chat while we were streaming that you and him made up or something. I was like, oh,
we
okay.
did temporarily, but then he went berserk yesterday when I was defending Tara,
Oh,
and
yeah.
yeah, and I said, well, I hope you or none of your family members or your daughter never get cancer. Never get cancer was the key words.
That's
And
right.
he,
Pagel, Lolly, and John got married. You didn't know that?
you know, we got married last fall. And I said, I hope you or your family members or your daughter never get cancer. And he blew up. He goes, "Oh my God, you're wishing cancer on my daughter." I'm like, "What? Say what? What'd you
Yeah.
say?" And he goes, "You wishing cancer on my daughter?" I said, "No, I didn't. Let's roll that back."
Well, it kind of seems like he's been trying to pick a fight with you
Yeah,
for
he
a
tries to
little.
pick fights. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
You're
I don't
right
know if
on
he's
that.
doing that just for content or
And
what
I
he's
think
doing.
he tries to do pick stuff on me for content. He tries to throw me in the basement, and then he wants me to come back up. And I've been frequently not coming back and leaving, and I'm doing. And then I go over and stream, and he goes, "Well, why did you stream on top of me when well, you kicked me out? Why did you think I'm going to sit down in the basement, you dumbass? Of course I'm going to go stream. You told me I should go stream on my own channel, so when I do, he gets mad. Well, fuck
I heard
you.
him. I heard him when he told you that one time. He said, "Well, you just go over your channel and stream."
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did, and I get 50 or 60 people, and it really pisses him off. He's got 12 people, and I've got 60. And that
Right.
really makes me mad. And then people are sitting around saying, "Oh, Lolly's the show. Lolly's the show." That really makes him mad. The people were telling him that on Bianca Dupree last night. He goes, "Who said that? I'm going to ban them." I'm like, "Oh yeah, ban anybody that's supported me, and you'll end up with no people on your channel." But I've decided I'm not going to go back there because he told me that he called me through. I unblocked him temporarily this afternoon. He said, "Well, I'm going to pull your wrench. I'm going to do this." I said, "Well, do whatever you got to do. I'm not coming back there anyway. So whatever." So, and we'll see how long your audience lasts because I am the show and I'm what you make content from. So we'll see if I'm not there after a day or two, he'll get frantic.
Yeah. I
His
mean, what's he going to do? Half the time he's up there, he's picking on you.
Yeah, his usual pattern is to pick on me, be mean to me, pick a fight, try to throw me in the basement, try to get me to come back. Now, if I'm not there, that won't be. And then his usual pattern is after a day or two, if I keep him blocked and he can't call and speak to me, because we stay on the phone pretty much 12, 24 hours a day.
Right.
So he'll have his daughter call me or his brother or somebody and say, "Please talk to him." And I'm not going to this time. Not gonna. Oda said, "I love Lolly. She is the show. John is boring except when Lolly is standing up to him. He's being a jerk. Yeah, he's being a jerk. That's actually what he's doing. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, hello, Oda May. How are you?
Oda I love Oda. Don't you love her? She's such a
Oh, yeah.
sweet lady.
Oda
Yeah.
May been around a long time.
Honey Bunch is here. A lot of
Yep,
the
Honey Bunch. Yeah.
yeah. I appreciate everybody coming and supporting me. It's so great. Well, I'm glad Tara's doing better. She sounded great today.
Oh yeah, she's fine now.
Yeah, that's great.
What's going on, Steve Billings? Steve Billings will be going live later.
Yeah, he'll be going. He brought his popcorn. That's good, Steve Billings.
He eats a lot of popcorn. You know that?
Yeah, Steve Billings and I made Grace. We were back on good terms with each other.
Oh,
He's
okay.
well. See, he misunderstood. He thought I was saying the same thing as John, and of course, I explained to him that John and I are two different people. And Steve Billings is an adult. He said, "Oh, okay, cool," and we're good. We're good. And that made John mad, of course. He said, "You're over there
So
talking
you
to Steve Billings." I said, "Well, I had to straighten out a misunderstanding. And he's an adult, and I'm an adult, and we fixed it up.
maybe?
There's
Hey, look, is he? Maybe he needs to give you a list of who you can and who you can't talk
Yeah.
to. Or
Well, that was the
that
other
way.
thing. So he wanted me to stream on my own channel, which I did, and then he started saying, "Well, you can't talk to this person." I said, "Oh, so you're trying to control who I can talk to on my own channel, you motherfucker? No, you're not. Forget about it. Hey, Jin, how are you doing? Thank you for coming."
Well,
He's going to try to control what I say on his channel, and now he's going to try to control who I talk to and who I mod. He gets mad about who I mod on my channel. Give me
right.
a give me a break. I'm not having it. Yeah, what time are you going to go live, Steve? Are you going live at what time? I don't want to.
Probably about
I'll.
about about 30 minutes. I usually
Oh, okay, good.
if
I'll
he
end up.
yeah, if he goes on his normal time, it'll be about thirty
Yeah,
minutes.
I'll be sure to end because I don't want to overstep you. It's your channel, Lolly. You can mod whoever you want. Thank you, Ghost Player.
Right.
Exactly. It's my channel. I've got over 3,000 subs, and I'm the person that helped him get all his subs and managed his thing. He didn't know how to do his ads or set up his financial, his AdSense. I did all that. Then he'll sit over and say he did everything. Nobody helped him. I set up his whole channel. Okay. Good luck on it's going to fall apart because nobody's going to be managing it. But whatever.
So, best tennis player wants to know what does free at last mean, and what victory are you celebrating?
Free at last means nobody's going to be controlling me anymore, and I will be handling my own channel as I see fit. I will be able to freely speak as I want to. Nobody's going to be crushing me down and not letting me talk. Because over there, I was not allowed to say my opinion unless it agreed with his. That is what was free at last. And what was the second question?
Oh, what's
What
the
the
victory? The victory
victory
party.
is I'm free from his control
Right.
over, and I'm on my own channel, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to try to stream every day. As long as people are coming, I'll be there. Yeah,
Yeah, but why can't you like who you like, and he likes who he likes? And I
because
mean,
he's controlling and jealous. I'm not allowed to speak to any men. He would kill me for having you up here and speaking to you. We're not even really friendly, really, most of
right,
the time.
right, right.
But
I mean,
just the fact that you're a male person would be a crime. I mean, it's stupid. I mean, I'm a professional business lady. I speak to men all the time. It's no
right,
big deal.
exactly.
It's no big deal.
Well, so John don't like it when I come up here.
Oh no, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, no. He particularly hates your guts. He tells me he tells me that you make $1,000 a week, and I tell him, John,
Right,
you're crazy. They do not make $1,000 a week. They make some money over there. They make some super chats and stuff, but it's not
right.
$1,000 a week. Give me a break. He
No,
said.
we're
He
not.
said,
We're not
Berg,
making.
he said, Berg's added it up with. I said, Berg's a
Oh,
motherfucking liar. Come on, give me a break. I said, good for them if they make whatever they make. It's their business, and but they pay out what they make. They're smart. They've made a little business LLC, and they're paying out what they make, so they won't have to pay a bunch of taxes. That's smart.
see, Oda May says that you should have John as a guest.
Oh yeah, John will never. So he when I first was starting to stream over here a little bit, he did come over here one time, but see now he's all mad, and he tried to stream earlier or whatever, and all he got was trolls and people trolling him and being mean to him and stuff. And that was when I had like 60 people right over here before you guys started, and I was doing real good, and he hardly had anybody. He stopped and deleted the stream.
Well, maybe that's what you should do. You just stream over here, and if he wants to come talk to you, he can come over here.
Because I've got him blocked on the phone. He's not going to be allowed to speak to me there. So if he wants to speak to me, he's going to have to show up here. He's not blocked here. No.
I mean, it's like high school games.
I know it's not this stupid. It's high school, and we're married now, so he's going to have to. And we have a prenup. So in order to do anything or to get his prenup money, and I won't go into the particulars
Right,
on the
right.
rules of it, but there's certain things he has to do before he can get his money.
Oh,
Certain money he's supposed to get.
okay.
Oda May said, Lolly's taking over. She's stronger than John. He can't handle a strong woman. That's right. I mean, I don't do anything. Oh, I'm like, for instance, here, Stitches and I are just talking. We're not doing anything wrong. I talk to Cheap Seats. I talk to Norm F. There's nothing wrong with me talking to male people. It's no different than me talking to Oda May or Honey Bunch.
Right, and I've never talked to Lolly anywhere but on a panel. I've never talked to Lolly privately.
We've
I
never talked privately at all. I've
right,
very rarely talked to any males or females privately. I don't even answer. I have Instagram and Twitter, but when people message me privately, I don't even respond to them most of the
right.
time. I don't respond to them because I don't want to be called, pulled into a private conversation. I do not do that. I am a professional businesswoman, as I just told you. So that's how that is. Did you have a nice wedding? Yes, we did. We had a sweet wedding. It was small, but it was pretty. And I had a white dress. Beautiful.
I am not Jin Jin. Jin Jin says I'm trolling you, Lolly.
Oh no, I don't believe that. We've had a antagonistic relationship in the past, but I think right now we're good.
Well, I mean, what are we gonna do? Still fight over the same thing for 10 years?
No, exactly. We've known each other for 7 or 8 years now. You know what are we
Right,
gonna do?
right. I mean,
Oda May said only insecure boys can't handle their woman talking to anybody else. That's why things don't work out. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and he doesn't like me going to any other channel. And he, but then he'll say you can go anywhere you want. And most of the time, I only go and listen to channels. I don't even go type in them at all. Sometimes I'll type in them, and very rarely I'll go on panels. I'll go on G Mango's panel sometimes. Occasionally, I'll go on Jake for a moment or two. I've gone on Steve Billings for 2 or 3 minutes. When I went on Steve Billings for 2 minutes to kind of joke with him about the thing where the people were striking him and stuff, and I said, "Well, I want to tell you it's not me because I will tell you if I strike you." You know how I was making a joke how I openly strike people, and he was going with it. You know, he said, "Oh, you will tell people before you." 2 minutes I was on Steve's panel, and John went ballistic because he hates Steve. It was a thing.
so Oda May says Stitches isn't trolling Lolly. They're both trolling John.
Yeah, I mean, I went on Steve Billings to me and him. We were kind of playing around the thing about him getting the fake things for people using his channel to make strikes, and so me being known as a striker, I told him us we're two different ilks. I strike people purposely, which he never strikes people, and so he went with it. We did a little thing for 2 or 3 minutes, and that was it. It was a jokey kind of a thing, and John went ballistic because I went on there and talked to Steve Billings. Like we were on there putting together a date or something.
Right.
It was a
No, I
joke.
heard. I heard when you went up there. I didn't see
Yeah, it was
nothing
kind of
out of the
funny.
way.
That was
Right.
kind of funny, kind of a cute thing. I mean, I like to do things. Hello, Crazy Jack.
Well,
Lolly
hello,
didn't know
Layla.
for 8 years. She's known him for 2 years. Well, Crazy Jack, I've been with him for over 4.5 years, so you don't know what you're talking about. Is this the Stitches and Lolly show? Well, it could be. You never know, Layla. The other day we did the Ray and Lolly show, and we could do
Right.
anything you want.
Yeah, Lolly, that's a good thing you could do. When you go live, you can have different people up
Yeah,
and
different people. Yeah, it's fun
yeah.
to have different hosts, a different co-hosts, and we because you work off each other. It's kind of fun to do that.
I mean, I'm
Lolly,
sure there's certain people you wouldn't have up here, but
yes, he's
you
not.
you get a lot. There's a lot of people that like you, and you talk to a lot of people. So
Well, sure,
there's a lot.
sure. Layla said Lolly gets all these men worried up. It ain't her fault. She's a hot model.
Be a
Layla,
hot
you
model.
got that right. Yeah, girlfriend, you got that right. Crazy Jack, maybe you should get lost. They'll know who you are. Who are you? Noodles or Bergs? Which one? Yeah, well, maybe have a little guest people to come up. And I like talking with people on here because John, he all he does is try to troll me and get mean to me all the time. It's very refreshing. Layla says, "Lolly, do your thing. We love to see it." Well, I'm going to try, Layla. It's fun. And I appreciate all the support. I really do. I do.
Well, maybe John will come to his senses and see.
Yeah, I imagine he will after a day or two of no speech from me, no verbalization. He's not allowed to talk to me. He will come to his senses. We'll see. I'm not too worried about it. I'm enjoying the freedom actually.
Right.
It's like free air, free at last, free at last.
Right. Well.
It's nice.
All right. Well, I'm getting ready to jump off here so I can eat dinner
Okay,
before Steve
okay. Well,
goes live, and I'll listen to Steve.
yeah,
I
I
appreciate
appreciate.
you having me up here.
Sure thing. You'll have to come up again another time, sometime.
I will.
Thank
All right.
you.
Bye.
Have a good Steve show. Bye bye.
Bye.
Independent woman, Layla said. Layla's right. Oda Mae said this stream has made her day. Well, I'm glad to think that you think so, Oda Mae. You don't deserve to be held down, Oda Mae says. Well, thank you. Goodbye bye stitches. You come back another time. Come back another time. Yeah, I'll probably do some bigger open panels, but I know Steve's getting ready to do his. I don't want to step on that. I think he starts at 6 p.m. Oda said, I was sick of him being a jerk to you, and if you want to know it, I told him on Instagram. Oh, good. I thank you so much for being supportive. I really do. Thank you, Harley. When I do a nice big open panel, I'll have you as one of my guests, please. Maybe we can do one tomorrow night, perhaps. But I know Steve is getting ready to do his panel, and I don't want to go over that. I appreciate everybody coming out, though. I really do. Thank you for coming, Krista. I really appreciate you coming. Yeah, I'm in Central Time. I'm in Central Time. Yes, Harley. Yes, I will join the chat in Asylum, Harley. I will. I don't know if I'll go on the panel, but I will be there in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream so I can get a little bit of dinner before Steve starts. But I thank everyone for coming by. I hate to end it when there's so many people here. But I thank you guys for coming and being so supportive. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. You don't know how much. You don't know Krista, Oda Mae, Ghost Player, Layla, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys at the asylum. Thank you so much. I'll see you there. Good night. I'll see you in a little while. Bye bye.